Hello and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So let's now make a review about what happened in the market since I have posted the last weekly analysis video on last Saturday. So first of all, let's now begin with the Euro USD. So as you can see, my friends, the Euro USD is indeed going inside of the safe zone, but however, I believe eventually the market is gonna continue the fall. However, we can actually expect from the Euro USD to continue the rise till it reach the peak of the resistance right there. If we look carefully, let me just move to the 1 hour time frame. If we look carefully right here, we are having right here exactly actually the market has already reached that level, and as you can see, it has reversed at 1.083338, which means that was, my friends, a real resistance number 1, and right here also we had another real attempt of a resistance number 2. Therefore, selling at the same level again is going to be ideal. Most likely the Euro USD is going to continue the fall instantly even before I finish recording this video, but for the safety of our followers and traders, let's just wait. Maybe the Euro USD is going to continue the rise to retest again for one final attempt the price at 1.08338, and from that point we can safely start shorting the Euro USD. Therefore, sell again at 1.08338, and of course for the safe zone, just keep it the same. Hopefully the Euro USD won't actually be able to exceed the safe zone, and hopefully it's going to continue the fall to reach our take profit level. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Well, the Pound USD, as you can see, my friends, has actually been ranging inside of the safe zone for a long time, but eventually has also reversed upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.2336. Now, most likely the Euro USD has also made here another attempt of a resistance, so meaning we have ended up here with 2 attempts of a resistance. Right here, we can see that the Euro USD is now getting ready for the fall. That being said, and if we look, of course, to the daily chart right now, we can notice right here that this level of a real resistance is indeed being respected. That means that the Pound USD is also most likely going to continue the fall. And what makes me actually believe in that is that candle right here, the red candle. That price action, my friends, once it being spotted on a resistance level, it usually indicates for the bearish reversal. And keep in mind, I'm on the daily chart, which means we can see that the market has actually made this candle last Friday. Then Monday, it was actually a blue candle. But however, today is Tuesday and we are not even half day, midway I mean, and already the candle is falling. If I'm not mistaken, that candle has fallen upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.2336, which means the candle eventually is going to continue the fall, and therefore we can continue shorting the Pound USD. However, if we want to find the best spot or the best price to start shorting this pair, we need to move to the smaller time frame, and as we can see right here, we are having, my friends, that level of a real resistance exactly right there, right here at 1.23046. The market is actually facing right here a previous resistance, which has already been broken out from and created here a support, and as we can see, the candle is reversing indeed, which means that the Pound USD has a potential to continue the rise to make a pullback, which is just going to be a pulse or a wave only, and then the market is going to continue the fall. That's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, Fibonacci 61.8. Let me just confirm. Exactly, it was actually 50, not 61.8. It's gonna be Fibonacci retracement number 50. Therefore, we can see right here, we also had right here a real level of the resistance. That being said, we can actually sell the Pound USD again at 1.23046. And of course, keeping the same safe zone and the take profit level. Hopefully, my friends, it's gonna be a very good profit, a good signal, and we can make a good profit with this signal actually, if we can actually expect about 171 pips of profit. So that's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Alright, so AUDUSD signal has been triggered and is running in profit so far for about 13 pips of profit, which is really great. I think there is absolutely nothing needs to be changed in this signal. It's running in profit and hopefully is gonna keep going this way. We can actually expect from the market to continue the rise for about 9 or 10 pips maximum, to reach the resistance right here at 0.66824, but that's gonna be it in my opinion. After that, the AUDUSD is actually gonna continue the fall. Therefore, this signal remains the same. Let's now move to the USDCAD. Alright, so unfortunately the USDCAD signal has failed. Therefore, let's now get rid of it and let's see now what we can do next with this pair. If I'm not mistaken, the option to start buying the AUDUSD is still there. Maybe the signal was sent on the wrong level, but however, the AUDUSD is, the USDCAD is indeed facing right here a real level of a resistance at the bracket of 1.36545, which means we can actually continue buying the market. However, we have to identify the absolutely best level of a support, or actually a real support, that we can start buying this market from. So therefore, let's just now move to the 1 hour time frame. Perfect. Now on the 1 hour time frame, we can see clearly, my friends, the real levels of our support. And right there exactly, to be precise, at 1.36533, there lies the real level of the support, has always been respected. We can see that there was one odd right here, the fake breakout. However, lately, I mean before this final fake breakout, we can see that the market has indeed respected that level as a real support. Now, if the USDCAD is gonna make a pullback upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.36950, is gonna fall all the way right here to reach that level of a real support, and from there we can start buying the USDCAD again, and that's gonna be great because we will end up with an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which indicates that indeed the market will continue the rise. Now, however, we have to keep in mind that we have to wait for the market to fall for about 30 pips before we can start buying it. In my opinion, it's just a bit hard to happen. Most likely the USDCAD is actually gonna continue the rise instantly. But however, to have the safest entry possible, I'm going to send you the signal to start buying exactly from that point. However, if, of course, I mean at 1.36533. However, the take profit level is got to be placed right here at the absolute highest level of the real resistance, exactly right there at 1.37441, which means we will actually be expecting 90 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the absolute lowest level of the support at 1.36161, which means the safe zone is gonna be ranging for about 37 pips only against 90 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDJPY. Alright, so as we can see, the USDJPY has already hit the take profit level, but sadly it did not trigger our buy area, which means what can we do next with this pair? In my opinion, this signal also remains the same. Most likely the USDJPY is indeed going to continue the fall, and that level of the support right here at 130.305 is most likely going to be respected or retested again. And as we can see, the market is already falling right here after respecting that level of a resistance. Now, as we have analyzed earlier on the bigger time frames, we are having here a very strong real level of a support, my friends, and most likely the USDJPY is actually going to make some retests first before make the final reversal, which means if I move now back to the 4 hour time frame, we can notice that the USDJPY is just like 58 pips far away from the entry, which means it's going to definitely reach that level, and we can still expect to make another attempt of the resistance right here at 131.675, and even though it reached that level, most likely it's actually going to make a bullish breakout from it and continue the rise. And if I'm not mistaken, the final target is going to be right here, the resistance, exactly at 132.700. However, USDJPY signal remains the same. Moving now to the USDCHF. Alright, so the USDCHF signal has also been ranging inside of the safe zone, but however, it's now still running and it's at the break even right now. However, the signal also remains the same. Most likely the USDCHF has actually fallen all the way right here to the support as 0.91365, and then it has actually respected that level and went above in about 40 pips, and right now it's at the entry point, which means it's most likely now gonna continue the rise, which means that level of a support has indeed been respected and retested again. Therefore, USDCHF signal, guys, remains also the same. Let's now move to the gold. Alright, so the gold signal, however, it has actually reached the take profit level without triggering our sell level. So what can we do next with this pair? First of all, I'm so glad that the direction at least was correct. However, it did not trigger our sell area. So how can we get the benefits from this signal? Well, let me just tell you something. The gold is still under the shock of reaching the highest level of the resistance. If I move to the monthly chart, that level, my friends, of a resistance right here at the price of 2000 is actually making a big shock on the market. And as you can see right here, this zone right here of the resistance is where the gold is unable to make any bullish breakout from. Now again, each time the market has reached this level of the price of 2000, it has instantly made a correction and kept falling all the way to the price of 1722. Each time, even right here, once the market has reached the same level of the price 2000, instantly the gold has kept falling actually to reach even 1606. Now, most likely guys, all what we can do is expecting from the gold to just repeat the history, and the same is most likely gonna happen. So therefore, most likely, and since in my guys, let me just explain my idea. Since we are actually analyzing right now on the monthly chart, and today is the 28th of March, which means there is a high potential that this candle is gonna close like this. If that happens, then we can actually expect from the next candle to be also bearish one. But that means that the gap from 27 to the next candle, most likely the market is gonna be neutral. Before finally, once the market opens, the new candle on April 1st is actually going to start to be bearish. Meaning, until the next candle appears, the market of the gold is going to be neutral. So that means we cannot actually expect much of pips actually or profits from the gold during this time. All what we can expect right now actually, if we move to the daily chart, to expect from the gold to continue ranging inside of this price. And again, on April 1st, we can actually expect a major breakout, and most likely the gold is gonna be aiming right here the price of 1807, which means we have to consider that our take profit levels cannot be that high. Therefore, and to have the safest entry possible, I'm going to send you the signal to sell the gold exactly right there at the price of 1969.26. As you can see, my friends, this has also been a broken level of a support, and if I scroll to the left side, as you can see also, it was the nearest real level of a resistance. It was also a real level of a resistance right here. If I keep scrolling to the left, we can confirm indeed right here, 15th September, it has also been a real level of a resistance, which means that level of a resistance is most likely now gonna be respected. Therefore, let's just wait for the gold to rise again for about 142 pips before we can start selling it. Once we do that, the take profit level is going to be right here, the absolutely lowest level of the support at 1934.22, which means we are aiming 350 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone won't be ranging higher than the level of the previous real level of a resistance at 1984.54, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 147 pips against 350 pips of profit. And there goes a signal, my friends, for the remaining days of this week. Hopefully, guys, it's gonna be profitable. Again, keep in mind, my friends, that just because these signals came from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all that they will be 100% profitable. Of course, they are subjective to be changed during the, due to the news or the impact of them or the leaders' speeches or whatever. It can actually change the direction of these signals. We have to always be careful and wise about our trades. However, if all these signals have failed, I will make a quick follow-up video, guys, and I will advise you what we can do next in the market to save ourselves. And hopefully, I will make sure that all my followers are gonna be ending up this week in a good profit. So until then, I hope this is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.